Hey, so here's a question for you. What's the difference between a medication and a poison? Do you know the answer? Well, it's actually dose. So it's the amount that you take or give makes the difference between beneficial and harmful. This applies to pretty much anything, not just medications, especially things that we know are toxic to your pet. There is a long list. It includes foods and plants and household items and things that are just everyday available. And that includes medications, whether they're your pet's or your own. And sometimes accidents happen where you're taking your own medication for whatever purpose and it spills out of your hand and onto the floor and Spot comes by and gobbles it up before you can even notice it. Or you come home and, Fluffy has chewed the entire bottle and pills are scattered and you don't remember how many were in there and who knows how many are on the floor right now. So, you don't have to feel alone when these things happen. You are absolutely more than welcome to call your vet and your local ER center. But also feel free to contact one of the poison resource centers. We specifically use ASPCA Poison Control. We find that they're exceptionally helpful, very knowledgeable. And what happens is if you call them before coming to the ER, they're going to let you know if you even have to go to the ER. And if you do have to come to the ER, they're going to give you a case number that we use to contact them and discuss through the case. We give them information, they give us information, and it helps us really dial in. So if there is an emergency, if there is a reason that your pet is going to be affected by that toxin or that medication or the household item that it accidentally got into, we know exactly what to do and how to manage it and how to make them feel better sooner rather than later. One thing I would just caution against, unless you are in some sort of dire situation where you're in a cabin in the middle of the woods and you know that your pet got into something horrible that is going to threaten their life or the function of their system, I would highly recommend against using any sort of hydrogen peroxide to force them to vomit. There are certain things that animals ingest that should not be vomited back up for the risk of aspiration into their lungs. The other thing is that we've been finding that depending on the concentration and the volume of the hydrogen peroxide, it can cause esophageal strictures or tightenings in the esophagus, scars, up to about 6 months later. And that can just mean a lot more trouble for you and your pet. So what I'll do is I'll actually leave the link in the description for ASPCA Poison Control. Like I said, there are other ones out there, just the one we use most commonly. They are an awesome resource, and even online they have tons of lists and pages helping you figure out what's good and bad for your pet. Okay, so I hope you and your pet have another wonderful day. Get out there and enjoy it while you can. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.